I started at Supreme again 29 years ago. I was playing softball for the company for numerous years prior to starting here, and I had some friends that worked here at Supreme, some people I grew up with working here. Mark Baker was one of them. I grew up with him. And that's how I got started here. Doug Delagrange at the time was running the press room. Doug had offered me numerous positions or numerous jobs at Supreme in the press room at the time. At that time, I was very aware that if you started in the press room, you didn't get back out. So you kind of stayed there for a long time. So I put that off, and finally Rod Cook came to me one day and asked me to come work for him and build roofs, and that's how I started. He was a group leader in the sidewall department at the time. So, and that's kind of how I got started here. And I do remember the days when I didn't think I would make it 5 years, and 29 years later I'm still here. So, oh, some great influences for me. One of them was Jim Helmuth. Has since left the company, retired, but he actually hired me. He was acting general manager at the time, I believe, or production manager. But Jim taught me a lot of things, a lot of ways to deal with people. One of Jim's favorite sayings was, do something even if it is wrong. He would sneak up behind you and tell you that. Do something even if it is wrong. And at first you didn't know how to take him. But he was just encouraging you to keep going. And Jim gave me a lot of opportunities. So I thank him for that. Steve Odell is another one. Steve's taught me a lot of things about how to get things done, making sure you stay on task. No matter what it takes, get it done. And that's been Steve's motto for years and years and years. And it's followed through to a lot of us old-timers. My current position is a commodity manager, which I've just moved into within the last month and a half. I get to help the company save money anywhere I can. That's my ultimate goal. Get the best bang for our buck, if you will. We buy parts, buy material, negotiate material. I just really enjoy that part of being able to help the company save money and make money in the same way. I have a position now that my boss lets me run freely, if you will. It's not a micromanager. He's not on me all the time. He gives me tasks. He leaves it up to me to trust me, has confidence in me to run forward. So that means a lot to me. It means a lot to me after all these years. I had the opportunity to pay a visit or go to Pennsylvania to help set that facility up 22 years ago. So it was very educational for me. It was a very good thing that I was able to go and actually give some opinions on how to set things up, how to run things, how to make things run smooth. We went into an empty building, and virtually within a couple months we had product running offline. So, and believe me, it wasn't by myself, but I really enjoyed that, and I think it was a good opportunity, and I helped the company with getting another great facility on board. I was also asked, after that, a few years later, I was also asked to go to North Carolina and set up the VG line down there when we had the North Carolina facility. Again, we went into a partial empty building and completely set up the whole department from one end to the other, the whole line for the VGs. So to me, that was some of the highlights of me helping the company. Oh, there's many things. There's many things. We can all be, well, to start with, we can all be very negative about our jobs and the day-to-day trials and tribulations that you do. But Supreme has been very good to me, given me very good opportunities that I've had the ability to take on, I guess, or the opportunity to take on. And that's with, every few years I had an opportunity to maybe move positions and better my career, things like that there. And without having a degree from college or anything, it's been a real plus for me that they, have the confidence and realize that there are people out there that may not have the book smart, but we know how to build trucks, and they let us do what we do well. There's really, after all these years, there's really no place that I'd rather work. It's just, again, the opportunities that they offer you or are available to you if you just knock on that door that's cracked open. They've given me opportunities to see those doors that I thought were cracked open, and I knocked on every one of them I possibly could, and that's how I got to where I'm at now. At my age, at 54, I mean, there's no reason for me to go anywhere else. I have new opportunities every day, especially with this new position. I mean, it's just there's not 2 days the same, and that's really the challenges and the opportunities going forward that keeps me here.
Supreme Corporation.